welcome to Keisha's Creations. Let's talk. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And also to hit that bing bell on the videos, okay? So, thank you for tuning into my channel. Yes, we're unlearning to learn, okay? So, you feel like you're going through things and you kind of need an outlet, you need some advice, and you need somebody to keep it real. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to give you information based off of my unique intuitive opinion or my own experience. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on today's question. So today's question is, how can I help myself find inner peace from childhood trauma? Let's talk about it. All right. So there are ways to find inner peace when you're suffering from childhood trauma. Myself, I've experienced childhood trauma. And not like, in a horrific way, but in a way where, it kind of did change the way I saw myself, the way I saw my environment throughout my life. I didn't realize, like I said, until I was a little bit older, that a lot of things that I experienced in my childhood really conditioned me in a way that's positive, but also too not so positive in my adult life. Like, for instance, I was more of I was vocal when I was younger, but growing up in the 80s, man, it was like, I'm an 80s baby, but I was brought up in the 90s, and my parents, they're baby boomers. So they kind of did things a certain way. It was either like, listen to what I got to say, don't ask questions, don't even think about it, and that was just that. You didn't really have a voice like how the newer generation do now. So with that being said, that was one big thing that kind of like was a hurdle in my life. Like, I would set someone straight right then, or I wouldn't say anything at all. And I'm just like, well, I don't want to have to get to the point where I'm having to set some people straight when I finally do open my mouth and speak. But also too, I don't want to be just silent all the time either. I kind of want to, be able to vocalize myself in a healthy way. So that's when I came to the realization, like, mindfulness came in, awareness came in, that you need to do some inner healing on just that alone. So go and revisit that place within myself, right? And hold myself accountable to knowing that, it was within my control and why I did it. But however, where did it come from? It came from my childhood. And there's nothing I can do to go back to my childhood to change my childhood. But I can most definitely revisit it and pull the positive memories, and also to change the scenario on how things were as a child. Like, that's mind brain training, mind transitioning. I have done a lot of work within that area of mind transitioning, you guys. Like, I transformed my whole entire life and found my inner peace, because I knew no one was going to give it to me, right? I couldn't go around the world constantly blaming and feeling sorry for myself and blaming people and holding grudges. That shit was making me look old. Excuse my French. It was making me look old. Like, I was wearing what I was going through. And that's not cool. Like, I want to be living my best life right now. I deserve to have peace. I deserve happiness. I deserve abundance. I deserve it all. See, you see how I'm speaking now? Like, back then, I didn't believe I deserved anything. So, that had a big impact on me not finding my inner peace from my childhood traumas. So I would say to you, tips or advice would be to try to make peace with the past. Yeah, I know it's a little easier said than done, but it's doable. Why? Because your why is so strong that you want to see yourself on the other side of that mirror or that window looking in at yourself. Like, it's an accomplishment to be able to do so, and it's a wowing experience to be able to experience it. It's a very awakening experience. It's very therapeutic. I would say journal, for those who don't write down their feelings. Start to write it down. Also, too, I would say learn more about your chakras, because it's your energy centers, and it does play an important role within your energy field, and where certain energies are trapped, like stored in your body, that's kind of like keeping you stuck. You know what I mean? Like, stuck in life. And You know, we're here on this journey to grow, to learn, to experience. So I really would like for you to be mindful to look at it just as is and no more than that. Try to be in the present. Don't go too far in the past where you're allowing the past to put blocks in front of you, right? Where you're not able to move forward. And don't go too far in the future either. I know it's exciting to think of the future, but the future is going to be dictated based off of where you are in your present. Right? So if your mind is stuck in the past, you're bringing it into your present and into your future, and you're bringing negativity on along with it, and same patterns that's constantly happening in your life. It's like a 360. Where the energy goes, it flows. Where it goes, it flows. That's the cycle of life. So if you can remain in the present and just look at the past as the past and try to live your best life the way you can here, get counseling, and nothing wrong with counseling. Get a reading. I do readings. If you want one from me, I'm very intuitive. All my readings are angelic, astral readings. I bring the experience to you. What type of reading you're looking for, make sure you comment. Let me know. We can book something, okay? But other than that, if you want a chakra healing session, I do those. I'm a Reiki master. I do those as well. I love me. I understand me. I got to know me. I've healed my inner child. I'm still to this day is doing inner child work. It's no days off with me. I've been working on myself for 8 years. So be patient with yourself. Give yourself a hug, okay? You know, it's okay. It's okay not to be okay, but it's okay to be okay. You get what I'm saying? Think of all the good times. Think of the good things. Expect good things to come to you. You know, that's another way to heal the inner child. And like I said, again, make peace. Whether you have to write a letter, a burn letter, a letter to the people who have harmed you in the past, you writing a letter. Not saying you're going to actually give them the letter, but you're writing it so you can get it out. Because some of those people may not be present. Some of those people you may not ever talk to again. Some of those people may have passed on to the spiritual realms. Some of them probably don't even remember. And you want to make peace with it. So write down the date, the time, get it out on paper, turn it around on the other side, and write a part of forgiveness to that person. And then at the end, forgive yourself and burn it. I've done it. It helped me greatly. It helped me to move past some things and make peace, even if I didn't get closure, right? So I got closure for myself. It's all about getting closure and healing for yourself so you can walk in your true purpose here this lifetime. You know, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of my expertise and my experience. And also, too, I wanted to give you my opinion, my intuitiveness, okay? Because I'm dead on with the intuitiveness, you guys. So if this resonates with you, I hope that this helped. Like I said, write a burn letter, okay? Do some mirror work, you know. If you want to know more about that, we can do a video on it. Also, too, go out in nature. You know, spend some time out in nature. You may be surprised at what you may feel when you're out. Also, too, meditation. You want to know how to meditate? Leave it in the comments. I can show you. I can do a video on it and show you how to meditate. But I just wanted to answer that, let you guys know, like, you can truly find healing from childhood traumas and find your way back to yourself, and you can truly heal. You just have to believe that it's possible. You have to learn to love yourself and love one another. All right? Until then, bye.